Gotta take a picture for the thumbnail. Oh, so stupid. Hey folks, welcome to Allie's Test Kitchen. It's not really my kitchen, I'm at my mom's house, but why is it a test kitchen? Well, today I wanted to try out a recipe that I kind of came up with to satisfy that craving for stuffing with your turkey for Thanksgiving. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but if you stick around and watch the video, you'll see, and hopefully it'll be really, really good. But when it does come to keto cooking, I mean, all the food that we eat on keto that's savory can, again, just be kind of mixed together. And so whenever I try and create something like a keto recipe, I always just take all the food and put it together, and it usually comes out pretty good. I mean, it's not like we have to have these precise measurements. You just take foods that you like and mix it up, put it in the oven, and you're probably good to go. So, okay, that's enough talking for now. Let's go ahead and get looking at this recipe, and I'm really excited, and I hope that it turns out and that you guys will try this and enjoy it for yourselves. It's Sunday, so the muscle has to work, so I'm kind of working the camera on my own, so sorry if it's a little bit odd when I'm holding the camera and talking, but we're just gonna have to adapt and just go with the flow. So these are the main ingredients that we're gonna be using today for our keto stuffing. Again, it's not really a stuffing, it's more like a stuffing substitute, but it's gonna be a side dish in a skillet, so sorry if you thought it was real stuffing and a turkey. So we're going to start off with about 115 grams of Brussels sprouts that I just chopped off the ends, chopped them in half, and then chopped each half into a quarter. And then I just also picked up some cauliflower rice just to kind of fill out the stuffing, and that came out to 100 grams of cauliflower rice. Then we have about 60 grams of chopped pecans, raw pecans, 150 grams of chopped celery, and about 175 grams of mushrooms. And you guys, I love mushrooms. They are so savory and they're delicious, and they're a little meaty too. So hopefully they'll add in a little bit of that meaty texture to our keto stuffing. So those are all the main ingredients. And then let's get to our flavors. We have about 15 grams of chopped garlic, 70 grams of chopped red onion, about 15 grams, if you can see it there, of olive oil, and then about 25 grams here of, this is just pork drippings. I made some pork chops and I said, that smells really good. I bet you it'll be really good if I pair it with my stuffing ingredients. And then here we have our aromatics. So we just have some sage that I tore up, some chopped rosemary, and some thyme. Now, I rarely work with fresh herbs whenever I'm cooking day to day. You guys know I like to keep it simple. So usually I just use dried spices and blends and things like that. So I used about 3 sprigs of rosemary, and for the rosemary, just to get the leaves off, it's really easy to hold it on the end like this, and then just take your fingers and gently go backwards, and you're pulling off all these little sprigs of rosemary. For the thyme, the little leaves are so small, so I just sat there and picked off about 3 of these worth of thyme. And now the sage, I love the feel of sage. It's like a furry leaf. It's not like a wet leaf, like lettuce or anything. And it smells so good. It smells just like home and home cooking. So all I did was I just kind of peeled it away from the stem, and then I just kind of peeled those apart too. And that's what I did. And I used about 3 or 4 of these leaves. So yeah, guys, like I said, keto cooking is all about mixing these delicious ingredients that are great on their own together to create a superb dish. So I've got my mixing bowl, and we're just gonna put everything inside of it. These are my favorites, and I wanted to eat them while making this video, but I'm resisting. Very aromatic, and my hands are very aromatic now after peeling them apart. Ooh, yummy. Gelatinous. Smells good though. And just to be thorough, because I read that salt actually brings out the flavor of food because it actually interacts with like enzymes or something. I don't know. I didn't take a lot of science in college, okay? I was a humanities student. So I'm going to salt it and pepper it. I always like to go into the hand so I can see exactly how much I'm going to put in there. Salt's good, especially on keto. We like salt. Ooh, that might have been too much. Okay, got about that much left. And pepper. Love me some pepper. Now, I mean, just looking at this, it just looks good. You know, it's a wholesome side dish. That's what I really like about keto, is that, you know, you're just eating wholesome foods, whole foods. You know, you can go like the whole prepackaged snacky route. I avoid those. Like I said, I overate on snacky things before I started keto. I would overeat on them now during keto, so I just try and avoid it. But you do get to eat lots of really good food, and I'm just really excited to try it. Okay, so now we are going to use our hands to just mix everything together and see how the consistency is. I might add an egg. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. So let's just go in and mix everything and see what happens. Oh, it's feeling pretty wet, like it does not need more moisture. So I may not put an egg in here. I brought a couple with me just in case I thought I would need it. But I'm sure, see, eggs are good. You just put an egg in there if you want to, folks. I'm sure it would be great. It might make it more of like a, instead of a crumbly texture when we roast it, the egg would definitely help it stick together and incorporate and be more of like a sliceable side dish. But that's our mixture. So the last time I worked with my mom's skillet, I used it on the stove and she told me I could never use them again, but she's not here, so I'm gonna use it. Although I like to cook my meats at very high temperature, so it kind of stuck to everything and she had to clean it. Sorry. But we're gonna use it today to make skillet roasted vegetables for this stuffing substitute. That's not really stuffing, it's just gonna be a really good side dish. So I'm going to put my mixture into my skillet pan, my mom's skillet pan. I don't think I'm going to oil it or anything because we got lots of oil and fat over here that we just added. So I'm just going to put this in there. I've got my oven preheating on 450 because when I looked up how to roast vegetables in the oven, usually I steam. I'm a steamer or a sauteer. But when I looked up how to roast vegetables in the oven, they said to do it at a pretty high temperature, like 450. Just to kind of like get those vegetables kind of crispy. So that's what I really want to happen here. So I'm putting this in here. We're going to put it in at 450 in just a bit. Okay, now you can't see because it's getting a little dark. Thank you, daylight savings time. But it is very colorful. It looks very festive. It smells amazing. It smells like, you know, just all the aromas from the onion to the thyme and the sage. It's really good. So let's just go ahead and put this thing in the oven. I'm going to walk over there with you. I had to pull out the pop socket. The pop socket is the reason why I can vlog and hold my phone, or else I drop my phone all the time. So we are going in there. I don't know if you can see it because I film in selfie mode so I can see myself. Okay, so it's in the oven. It is 5:14. So I'm going to leave it in there until I smell it. I'm going to kind of check on it and then I'll tell you how long that it was in there for. So usually I clean up in between takes whenever I do a cooking video, but I'm getting to where now like those videos take forever to do. Like, and I see other YouTubers that do cooking videos and, you know, this is like their real kitchen. So I'm not going to clean in between every single like take that I do. So sorry guys, you're getting real life Allie over here. So yes, what I am thankful for, since this is my only Thanksgiving video that I'm going to do for this holiday this year. By the way, the reason why we're talking is because I'm waiting on my food to cook. So what am I thankful for this year? I am thankful that I have a job. I still, you know, they say that the economy is good. I don't know. I feel like for people my age, you know, we're kind of in the middle of the millennial group. I don't know. I just feel like we have a lot of things that we have to deal with. We got lots of student debt and we have jobs, but they're not that great paying. So I really feel for all you millennials out there that are struggling a little bit because I know that it's kind of tight. I'm thankful for my family and their health. You know, we've been through a lot in the last few years family-wise with health and things, but, you know, everybody's doing okay. We're going to go see my grandma. The muscle and I are driving down. He has to work on Thanksgiving, by the way, in the middle of the day, too. So after he gets off work, we're driving down to my grandma's, and we're going to spend it with her and my mom and some other family members over there. But let me just say, folks, you know, I think it's pretty wrong, you know. Thanksgiving is like a national holiday, and the muscle always has to decide if he's going to work Thanksgiving or Christmas, and I don't agree with that. I think it should just be a holiday for everybody. You know, sure, open up super duper early at 3 a.m. on Black Friday, but just leave Thanksgiving alone. People want to be with their family, you know, so that's just my spiel about that. I'm also very thankful for all of you guys. It has been a crazy year and a half, sort of. Wow, like 73,000 subscribers as of like this morning. That's a lot. And this is not my full-time job, as you know. So I think that's great. And I'm so thankful that you guys are supportive. I'm so thankful for all of the the stories that I hear from you guys about how weight loss is working for you. I'm thankful that I think, you know, as America, we're kind of cutting out sugar on a whole. I think a lot of people know about keto and going low carb. And it started with like the whole Atkins craze back in like the 80s or 90s. You should check out my Atkins video. So, you know, I'm thankful for lots of things and for you guys as well. So thank you for watching. Let me know down below what you're thankful for. I mean, you know, let's cover the big topics. Family, of course, friends. I've made so many friends this, you know, past couple years, and I'm so thankful for them. So I said I wasn't, but I'm gonna. You can't stop me. I love pecans, the roasted pecans. So good. Okay. One tiny little handful more. You know, we grew up with a dishwasher when I was a kid, and then I moved away to like this tiny studio apartment that I hated, but I learned to do my own dishes by hand kind of thing, and I got really used to it. And now it's almost like zen, like, you know, wiping the dishes, you're doing this process and you're seeing something become clean right before your eyes. And I don't know, it's very satisfying, very zen. So if you ever need to chill out, I say do the dishes by hand, because it's very nice. Very zen. I'm trying to zen out all the time. I work in a very noisy environment. So I really appreciate my moments of calm, like doing the dishes by hand. And I know this sounds really stupid, but I'm just waiting for my stuffing to be done. That's the hard part of these videos, is waiting for everything to cook and cook right. And then waiting to see if it turned out. Because like I said, this is Allie's test kitchen. I've never made this before, the keto version. So we're just gonna see what happens. So we're cooking. You can hear it. Sizzling. I know it's dirty in there. Not my kitchen. Not my problem. Okay, so it's been in there for about 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. But I have to admit that I kind of forgot to let it preheat. Usually I don't preheat things. So, yeah. But the Brussels sprouts are getting pretty brown, if you can tell, which you can't from what I'm seeing, but a little bit, if you look. Brown. Not long, but I really got to turn this off because I think I'm smelling something starting to burn, so I got to pull it out of this oven. Oh, I wish I had a better glove. Okay, don't burn me. Oh, God. I should not be filming this. Oh, that feels so thin. I need a glove. I need a better. There we go. Okay, one-handed glove while I'm filming. See, I wish the muscle were here. He would know what to do. Okay. Oh, it's heavy. Oh, almost lost it, but we did it. Yum. Smells good. Looks good. Okay, folks, so here's kind of our sweep. Very steamy, as you can hear. I think we ruined it. No, I'm just joking. I'm going to let it cool off before I try it because you know it's going to be real hot. I'm also going to take some pictures. I got a new cheese board, something else I'm thankful for. Because I'm a big kid now. Got a cheese board. I've been wanting one of these for a long time. So I broke down and I bought one. If you've ever wondered how I do my little setup, so this is like a little placemat, but it looks fancy and like it's marble. And then that's my cheese board, and I don't want to burn it, so I've got my pot sitting on a couple of pot protector things, hand things. And then so now to cover up that red thing, I'm going to try and take this green napkin and fandangle it somewhere. And voila, we've got our picture perfect ready Instagram post. Maybe I'll take that off the handle. Yeah, I kind of like that better. Okay, folks, we have our keto stuffing, not stuffing, from Allie's Test Kitchen, which is actually her mom's kitchen, and we're just trying things out. Okay, I'm going to scoop this up. I took my pictures. It's cooled off a little bit, and I'm going to tell you what it tastes like. Okay, folks, moment of truth. Let's try this out. Hopefully it's not a big fat fail. Oh yeah, that's good. That's really good. Okay, guys, I was doing a happy dance because that was really, really good. Like I said, anytime you want to cook something keto, take all the good food you like, put it together, put some fat, like some oil or some bacon or pork chop grease, or if you're making a sweet thing, put lots of cream cheese in it and some sweetener or whatever you like, butter, I don't know. You're gonna make a really good thing, okay? Just put your stuff together and put it in the oven or whatever, put it in the fridge, and it's gonna be really good. Yes, I love this. I was a little nervous when I was planning this video. I was like, I don't know how it'll turn out, but it's turning out pretty good. And so I'm pretty pleased with my idea. 25 minutes. I forgot to let it preheat. So it wasn't like full power for that whole 25 minutes. I know, I suck at this, but whatever. It's very savory. And I think there's just enough salt in there too. Yeah, I put the right amount of salt, good pepper, all the aromatics, the herbs. They're really melding together. They're really good. The onion is a little hint of sweetness. The Brussels sprouts, they're not soggy at all. They're right where they need to be cooked wise. I was worried that the pecans would burn. Nope, they're fine. So this is actually my starter to my dinner now. And I'm going to save the rest. But y'all, try this. It's so good. I will put all of the ingredients and everything down below. Just mix it together, put it in the oven at 450 for 25 minutes or so. Alright you guys, that is about it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really do hope that you guys try this. It is so good, and it's going to be the perfect stuffing substitute for Thanksgiving. If you did enjoy this video, please like this video and subscribe. That would help me out so much. I am a teacher. I am trying to build a YouTube channel on the side. It's a tough little gig that I got going on, but I'm trying to do my thing. If you want to follow me on Pinterest, if you like those Adventures in Pinterest videos, you can find me at Allie McWally. Also, if you want to see pictures of my food like this or just things that are going on, you can find me on Instagram at keto_Allie. I also have a blog that I don't update very often, and a Facebook as well. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I will see you next time. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.